Hi there, my name is Alex Hochstrasser. I'm a toy designer and inventor, and this is my younger sister Doris.
I'm an architect, and together we founded Moluk.
We live and work in the beautiful city of Zurich, Switzerland. Our office is located just 2 minutes from the lake on Fröhlichstraße, which means Happy Street in English.
Konnichiwa, and welcome to the Moluk office. This is where I work, and this is Yuri, our office dog.
I've been developing toys for over 20 years, working in consultation with occupational therapists and experts like Professor Largo from the Children's Hospital in Zurich. A lot of the design work happens on the computer, but a project always starts with a sketch, with an idea. I love working with plastiline to explore the shape and see how it feels in your hand before going back on the computer to refine the design and work closely with the production engineers to get the final piece as perfect as possible. The most exciting part of a project is without doubt the moment when we show the prototypes to children and see how they play and interact with the toy. Our toys have won many international awards for their design and play value. A Science Toy Award for Higgs, for instance, or Parents' Choice Gold for Oibo and Preschool Toy of the Year for Billibo in the US. And a total of 13 Moluk toys carry the prestigious German Spielgut seal of approval. We were also invited to be part of exhibitions at the Museum of Design in Zurich and the Museum of Modern Art in New York. Before I tell you more about Moluk, we'll pay a quick visit to Doris' home, where she has been working during most of the pandemic. It's just 10 minutes from our main office, but completely out in the green. Doris manages our finances and logistics and makes sure all orders ship on time. We passionately believe in the importance of open-ended, child-directed play, and we create a collection of play objects with strong developmental benefits. They are learning toys, but they're also fun and entertaining. I believe children learn the most when they don't realize they're learning. Our toys work without batteries or instructions. They are designed to intuitively engage children and offer different play opportunities depending on the interests and stage of development of the child. The toys always work on 2 levels. The first is physical interaction, training fine and gross motor skills, balance, hand-eye coordination, strength and endurance. Studies from neuroscience about how a child's brain forms and develops all stress the importance of simple physical interaction. To master complex tasks like reading, writing or math later in life, it's crucial that children are exposed to a broad range of sensory stimulation in the first few years of their lives. They need to touch, to move and experience the world with all their senses and their whole body. Playing with natural elements like water, sand or snow is also an essential experience for children and something we try to encourage with all our toys. So the toys work both indoors and outdoors, in summer and in winter. The second level is the symbolic meaning of an object. The toys are abstract and don't have one fixed purpose, so they become a canvas for the child's imagination and can turn into anything the child wants them to be. This helps to develop essential skills like creativity, problem solving and critical thinking. We have faith in the innate curiosity of children and we empower them to become inventors of their own games and heroes of their own stories. Good toys should always be about what the child can do, not what the toy can do. The same toy can work for a baby, a toddler, a preschooler, or even for a grown-up. We strive to create beautiful objects that invite interaction regardless of age and gender. There is no right or wrong way to play, and the toy becomes something new every time you pick it up. This is also very important if you look at the range from an ecological point of view. A toy that kids treasure and use over many years is much more sustainable than toys with a narrow purpose and age range that quickly lose a child's interest. All Moluk toys are made of fully recyclable materials like HDPE, the same as milk bottles. There are no painted pieces, no composite materials that cannot be recycled, no PVC, no phthalates, no BPA. The versatility and open-ended nature of our toys is one of the biggest strengths of the Moluk range. But it's not always easy to communicate. Most adults have a fixed notion of what a toy is supposed to look like and what purpose it serves. They no longer have the open mind of a child. To illustrate this point, I would like to show you this episode from one of my favorite books, The Little Prince by Antoine de Saint-Exupéry. The boy shows his drawing of a giant snake digesting an elephant to the grown-ups and wants to know if they are scared. Why should I be scared of a hat, is their response. So the boy does a second drawing of the inside of the snake, because grown-ups always need explanations. You could substitute the hat with any of our toys. Adults always ask, what is it? Kids never do. They just grab the toys and start playing. They instinctively know what to do with it. So my message to you is, trust the children. Customer satisfaction is usually through the roof once parents see how naturally children play and interact with our toys. And we are getting glowing reviews from professionals who use the toy in different educational settings. Whether it's nurseries or kindergartens or occupational therapists who use the toys to train specific skills. Each toy works on its own, but together they reveal new possibilities. All parts of the range are compatible and complement each other, which is a key selling point. You can combine Oogie with Pluie, the Sunny Brush becomes a flower together with Oogie Bongo, and so on. So we encourage stores to ideally create a corner with all Moluk toys together and use the Moluk in-store screens as an eye-catcher and sales tool to help explain the toys. The videos showing the toys in the hands of kids have proven to be the best way to communicate the versatility of the objects. I also invite you to follow us on Instagram and Facebook so you get an idea of how the toys are received by children and families around the world, and always stay up to date about the latest news and stories from Moluk. Last year we introduced a range of beautiful pastel colors for Higgs, Mox, Oibo and the Building Genius, which have been very popular in all our markets. The pastel colors follow a trend towards more natural, muted colors. So, as a small novelty for this fall, we are introducing Oogie in a baby pink and beige color. Oogie remains one of our most beloved items and a personal favorite. It's a doll that can be happy or sad, an action figure you can stretch or throw, a great travel companion and a fun bath toy. The new Oogies will come from completely redesigned and improved production tooling and packed in a cute gift box without any plastic, similar to Nogi, as we continue our mission to reduce plastic in all our packaging. Oibo this fall will also ship in a new box that uses less PET. Our world is getting more complicated and changing at a never faster pace. To strive and succeed, our children need to be smart and flexible. Human skills like creativity, imagination and empathy will never be replaced by machines. And it's precisely these abilities we try to promote and nurture with our toys. We try to counter the avalanche of short-lived mass-market toys with an essential collection of thoughtful play objects that truly engage and empower children to live up to their full potential. Thank you very much for your time. We hope the video offered some new insight and better understanding of our range. And we are grateful for your help in spreading the word about Moluk and bringing our toys to many more families in Japan. Arigato and playful greetings from Switzerland.